Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was one of the most powerful and long-serving political religious leaders in the modern Middle East. For more than 3 decades, he stood at the center of Iran's political system, shaping its ideology, foreign policy, and internal direction. His journey, from a modest religious student in Mashhad to the supreme leader of Iran, reflects not only personal ambition and ideological commitment, but also the transformation of Iran itself. Ali Khamenei was born on April 19, 1939, in Mashhad, one of Iran's holiest cities. Raised in a clerical family with limited financial means, he was introduced early to Islamic scholarship. His father was a respected religious scholar, and this environment deeply shaped his intellectual and spiritual development. As a young man, Khamenei pursued formal religious education in Mashhad and later in Qom, the center of Shia theological studies in Iran. There, he studied under prominent clerics, including Ruhollah Khomeini, whose revolutionary ideology would later redefine Iran's political structure. During the 1960s and 1970s, Iran was ruled by Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, whose pro-Western modernization policies and authoritarian rule angered religious and political opposition groups. Khamenei became an active participant in underground revolutionary movements. He was arrested several times by the Shah's secret police and spent periods in prison. These experiences strengthened his revolutionary credentials and positioned him within the inner circle of Islamic opposition leaders. When the Islamic Revolution erupted in 1979, the Shah's government collapsed, and Khomeini returned from exile to establish the Islamic Republic. Khamenei quickly rose in influence within the new system. In 1981, following political turmoil and internal conflict, Khamenei was elected president of Iran. His presidency coincided with the brutal Iran-Iraq War, which lasted from 1980 to 1988 and devastated both countries. During this time, Iran faced international isolation, economic hardship, and internal consolidation of revolutionary institutions. Although the presidency was significant, ultimate authority rested with Supreme Leader Khomeini. Khamenei survived an assassination attempt in 1981 that left his right arm partially paralyzed, an event that further enhanced his image among supporters as a committed revolutionary figure. When Ayatollah Khomeini died in 1989, Iran faced a critical moment of uncertainty. The Assembly of Experts selected Ali Khamenei as the new supreme leader, despite debate over his religious qualifications at the time. Constitutional adjustments were made to formalize his leadership. From that point onward, Khamenei became the highest authority in Iran, above the president, parliament, and judiciary. He gained control over the armed forces, national security strategy, state broadcasting, and key appointments throughout government institutions. Over the next 3 decades, Khamenei consolidated power within Iran's political system. His leadership emphasized preservation of the Islamic Republic's revolutionary identity. Resistance to Western political and cultural influence. Expansion of Iran's regional alliances. Strengthening of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. Under his authority, Iran developed strategic influence in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen. The country's nuclear program became a central international issue, leading to sanctions and diplomatic tensions. Domestically, his tenure witnessed major protest movements, most notably in 1999, 2009, 2019, and 2022. In each instance, the state responded firmly to maintain regime stability. Khamenei's political philosophy centered on the concept of vilayat-e-faqih, the guardianship of the Islamic jurist. This doctrine places ultimate political authority in the hands of a senior religious scholar. He frequently emphasized themes of resistance, self-reliance, and ideological independence. His speeches often warned against foreign interference and promoted unity under Islamic governance. Supporters saw him as a guardian of sovereignty and revolutionary values. Critics described his governance as authoritarian and restrictive. Regardless of perspective, his role in shaping Iran's domestic and foreign trajectory was undeniable. In his later years, discussions increasingly turned toward succession. Questions about who would replace him became central to Iran's political conversation. As he aged, speculation grew about the stability of the system after his passing. The assembly of experts was constit.